The absence of a clear story allows someone else to write the narrative about you. And chances are that that narrative is not going to be the one that you crafted in your business and that you want other people sharing. So why is that important? Well, because around every one of our businesses, there are 3 story types. 3 stories that really are big idea stories that surround who we are, what we do, the way we serve people. And these story types each have the ability to either push our business forward or to actually hold us back from being all that we could be and serving as many people as we can. And I want to take a few moments and share with you those story types so that you can understand and be on the lookout for ways that you can manage those in your own business. The first story type is the stories that we tell ourselves. Now, these stories start with really that voice inside your head that is telling you, wow, here's a cool thing, here's a product, here's a service, here's ways that you could impact and change the world. And on our best days, those stories are super powerful because they actually cast vision for our lives. They have us chasing dreams and ideas and launching new products and impacting the world. But on our worst days, those stories can be absolutely detrimental. And they can be the thing that holds us back, that keeps us from stepping out and sometimes trying new products, for putting new things into the market, for trying to make a difference in the lives of people. And what I found in my life is that it requires that we have someone or a group of people who are helping us have reality about what it is that we need to be listening to. Have we overstepped? Is this not just a concern inside my head, or is it something that I really need to, it's a red flag that needs to be addressed? Or am I so in my head that it's keeping me from becoming in our business or trying the things that we need to do next? So while it's the voice the stories we tell ourselves, it's also important that it is nested in reality so that we are visionary but have some sort of way of keeping self-doubt from really overtaking our lives. The second story is the stories that you tell others. This is where, as a business owner, as marketers, that we spend most of our time. It's us crafting ways to talk about our product, to talk about our services. It's going to meetups and telling people what we do. It's all the ways that we publicly get the message out about our product and services and how we make the world better. And this is where it's so important that we have stories that we can tell that make us memorable. Because most people do not remember big idea data unless it's a huge life issue that they are already connected to. Data points are just numbers. They are not emotional connections. So when we can find ways to share stories about real life events and how our products and services help solve those problems, then people begin to connect emotionally with what we do, not just with the products and services that we provide and the solutions that we have. And it's a way for our businesses to move beyond just doing tasks of solving problems to actually helping people see the value that we add to the marketplace. The third type of story is the stories that others tell about us. Now, traditionally, especially in the digital kind of timeline, this ends up in a lot of cases being reviews, Yelp reviews, Google reviews, things like that. But while those are important to our business, the conversations that potential customers or past customers have face-to-face, one-on-one, the conversations they have about our business. When someone says, hey, I need a plumber. Do you know a plumber? Hey, I'm looking for a new computer. Do you know what computer I should check out? hey, I'm looking for this problem to be solved. Can you help me? The best type of conversations are when someone who's been a past customer can say to a potential customer, I know who has the solution. They solved it for me. They can solve it for you. Here's who you need to call. The only way that people are going to do that for you is, first of all, if you are amazing at solving the problem for your existing customers. And number two, if you are giving them words to turn around and advocate and articulate back to others who need your same product or service. So it's really important that we are providing ways to talk about what we do, that those people can then use actually our words, our phrasing to explain it to others. And that is part of this cycle of how do we take the stories we tell ourselves and take the best pieces of them and get them out into the stories we tell others and provide for them the words to articulate then to each other how we can serve and how we can help solve the problems and pains that they have. Now, this might seem a little excessive and large, that there are these three story types, and how would I ever actually begin to build stories and think about how I'd manage these? And if that is the case in your business, if you're thinking, I don't even know how to manage the stories we share externally to others, let alone getting them to share them with their friends and family, I would love to help you. Love to sit down and talk about how a Distill Your Story session could help your business to begin to bring focus to the brand messaging, the marketing strategy that you are putting out, so that we could make you memorable with the stories you share, so that people begin to be able to repeat them and repeat the big ideas of what you do and how you make the world better.